Thank you all very much for coming, and a special thanks to the Young Dems for making this forum available. I think Michael and I are both at least 8 or 10 years past the cutoff age to be Young Dems, but I promise not to make an issue of my opponent's even more advanced age in the course of this campaign. So I do want to say how much I respect Senator Bennet. I think he is a good person, and I hope our friendship outlasts this effort as well. Like a lot of good people, unfortunately, he is trapped in a dysfunctional system that is desperately in need of reform. Those aren't my words. They were Evan Bayh's. He said, even at a time of enormous challenge, the people's business is not being done. We all know Washington is broken. What we need, and what I bring to this race, are the courage and commitment to fix it. Millions of Americans are losing our jobs, our homes, our health coverage, and our savings. Yet the U.S. Senate, which is supposed to be the greatest deliberative body in the world, has become a place where good ideas go to die. It's become a wholly owned subsidiary of the industries it is supposed to be regulating. It's a country club where only the richest and most powerful can pay to play. Part of changing that culture, another member of the Senate once said, is recognizing that special interests, the insurance companies, the banks, the drug companies, the HMOs, have come to dictate the agenda in Washington. And the only way that you break out of that, this senator said, is to stop taking money from political action committees like I have so that ordinary people's voices are heard. I believe Senator Obama was right. And I am the only candidate in this race who is turning down the corporate cash that threatens to drown our democracy. My opponent says I can't win this way, but I think it's the only way a Democrat can win this year. It's the only way to restore public confidence in our political system. It's the only way to break the special interests' death grip on Washington. That takes leadership, and I know something about that too. I led the Democrats to our first majority in 30 years and our first back-to-back majority in more than 40 years. I led the way to an economic recovery plan that dug our state out of its last recession. I led the fight against insurance companies that were refusing to honor their customers' valid claims. And I led our state to pass the most significant investment in school construction in the history of Colorado. This year, it's not enough just to send a senator back to Congress. We need to send a leader, and we need to send a message. My victory in this race, our victory, will be loud enough, even for Washington to hear.